In our company, we've got a blog that anyone can submit ideas for. So we've set up a simple blog publication process. It consists of 3 required steps and 1 optional one. After somebody submits a blog post idea, our content writer creates a draft. The draft then gets proofed and edited by our editor, who also decides on whether design or graphics are needed for the post. If graphics are needed, these get added in the next step. If not, this step should be skipped. And the final step, the edited post with graphics gets published. What we got here is essentially a working outline of a blog publication process. Now the question is, how do we pass information from one step of the process to the next? We achieve that by using data fields. Let's add some data fields to our kickoff form so that when somebody launches a new blog publication workflow, they can supply basic information about the kind of blog post they have in mind. Let's ask them for a headline for the post and the key message. And to make sure these fields can't be left empty, let's make them required. Now that we've added these data fields to our kickoff form, we can reuse them throughout our workflow. We can let our content writer know what headline they should use for the publication, as well as what the key message of the post should be. Once our content writer is done writing the draft, we can have them pass it on to the next stage through an output field. We normally use Google Docs, so we'll add a required field of type link here, but we'll also give them the option to attach a file from their computer. Now that we have made sure our content writer submits a draft to complete their task, we can give our editor immediate access to it in the next step. The result of our editor's work is a proof blog post, so let's have them pass it on to the next stage of the process. Our editor also gets to decide whether the post needs graphics. We make the next step optional by adding a condition to it that if the graphics output field from the previous step equals no, the step should be skipped. Otherwise, our designer gets a proof post, adds graphics to it, and passes it on to publication through the proof post with graphics output field. In the last step, depending on the needs graphics value in my task description, I publish either the proof post or the proof post with graphics.